Open calls are the key to success for young artists. Today, I'm going to share my top 5 websites for finding open calls to apply to. If you're looking to expand your artistic opportunities, show your work to a broader audience, or just curious how artists get into gallery shows, then you're in the right place. My name is Dan Pavsik. I also go by Infinite Prototype. I'm an artist and creative professional living and working in New York City. I want to say right off the bat that this is not a sponsored video and I'm not affiliated with any of the organizations I'm going to show at all. This is just what I like to personally use to find open calls to apply to. Before we get into the websites themselves, let's talk about why these platforms are so important for artists like us. First and foremost, they offer a wide range of opportunities like exhibitions, grants, residencies, you name it. All these opportunities will have something different to offer, whether that be a show, a studio space to work out of, or monetary compensation. Open calls provide a fantastic opportunity to network with other artists and art industry professionals. The more connections you make, the more you become friends with other people, the more opportunities will present themselves down the line. Validation is also another great reason to apply for open calls. Being selected and recognized for your work really makes the hours you put into it worth it. But it's also important to keep a good attitude and not get discouraged when you get rejected, because I promise you, you will. It's a part of the game. It's a numbers game. You have to try a lot of times. You have to fail a lot of times in order to get that one or those two that are really worth it. Me personally, I know that if I printed out all of my rejection emails, they would probably stack up to my ceiling right now. Another benefit of these websites is that they're free and accessible. You can get onto them on any computer and browse the opportunities there at no cost to you. Now, just be wary that some of the opportunities on these websites will have a fee to apply to them, and just be conscious of that when you're applying and when you're reading through. If you see an opportunity that has a fee to apply, just make sure you do your research and make sure that your work is a good fit with the theme or idea that they're going for. For me personally, if I'm going to spend over $25 on an application, I want to make sure, A, that I can submit more than 2 to 5 images, and I really want to make sure that my work fits whatever idea that they're looking for, so that it's not a waste of my time and money. Professional development is also another great reason to apply for open calls. They really force you to get your shit together and have your presentation materials ready to go at all times. Speaking of presentation materials, this is what you'll need to have ready when you're applying for open calls. First is an artist statement, which is a concise description of your work, artistic practice, and your inspirations. Next is a CV or resume. We covered that in my last video, so if you haven't seen that, go check that out. A CV is just a document that details all your professional experiences as an artist. That'll be exhibition history, education, contact information. Of course, a link to a portfolio is essential to have. That can either be a website or your Instagram profile, whatever has the most up-to-date work and is relevant to what you're submitting. And last but most importantly, you'll need high-quality images documenting the work you're submitting. Guys, I'm serious when I say this is the part you cannot fuck up. If your images suck, then your application is not going to go far. And every open call is going to have different formatting requirements, so just pay attention to the resolution, sizing, and naming convention of your files. Now that we've gotten that out of the way, let's get into my top 5 websites for finding open calls to apply to. And of course, I'll include all the links in the description below so you guys can access these right after. Again, not affiliated or sponsored links, just what I personally use to find open calls. Okay, starting out this list in no particular order. First up, we've got Cafe or Call for Entry. I really like this website. It's mostly opportunities centered in the United States, but I really like that they have filters available on the left-hand side of the website. I think they're on the left-hand side. I'll include a screenshot in the video somewhere. Up next, we have my personal favorite, which is NYFA.org. NYFA is New York Foundation for the Arts. It's an art organization based in New York State. A lot of the opportunities they post are not only in New York. I've seen international posts. I've seen post and open calls for places in other parts of the country as well. What I really like about them, in addition to the open calls, is they have a lot of job postings and spaces available for rent. Up next after that, we have artjobs.com. Artjobs is another great platform. It's free to browse all the opportunities they have posted. They want you to sign up before you can view like the application link or the contact email address that you need to submit through. But 9 times out of 10, if you just Google the organization in the listing, you can find the open call on their website and just go through it that route. Okay, up next I have Artwork Archive. They primarily serve as an artwork database and inventory, but they also have a page on their website of open calls. And like Cafe, they have a really good filtering system that I like. And last but not least, we have the Art Guide. The Art Guide, if you go on their website, their UI is in desperate need of an overhaul, but they have a lot of open calls posted that are up to date, and they're in a really easy to browse list format. So you can just click and go through them. And I think they're sorted by deadline. And there you have it. Those are my top 5 websites to find open calls to apply to. Don't forget to check out the links in the description below. If there's any open call websites that I missed, be sure to drop them in the comments. If you liked the video, go ahead and drop a like or a subscribe. I would appreciate it. Remember, the art world is full of exciting opportunities, and these open calls can be your gateway to new opportunities and growth. All right, thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time.